on MBK. And what a beast he has been in this competition so far. And he is not here alone. He has got Tatty, who's lying away, watching for that ramp pop as they come on into the site. The shots ran out as MBK with the first and the second and the third. No issues for MBK right away. Bomb is loose in the middle of the site, and that is a statement of things to come.
That is so well done from NBK. What a triple kill. Still, round's not over yet. The rest of his teammates missing a few shots here or there, but they do pick it up at the end of the... Responsibly.
Yes, responsibly.
Well, Pimp is responsible for managing this hit. He's only got a scout. Misses the first shot, but thankfully, Sponge is an adult. He's grown up. So is Ema. Comes in with a triple spray down, and there's the final kill. Pimp ran away, recovered.
Oh, he knows his angles.
Look how patient he is. I've never seen Henry be that patient in his life.
Putting the work in. Now he runs in with a flash that's ineffective. MBK was ready for that kind of flash play. And Lucky has to know that MBK was pinned in the corner, but he doesn't take his opportunity. And MBK is going to help himself with that smoke. He'll call Sponge into the Jaguar setup and a lot of damage done onto Lucky through the smoke.
It's now two players they've spotted in Jaguar, or at least heard the shots from, the M4 and the MP9. So a little bit of information, but they really are boxed in. Two players in Jaguar, Ima in middle and Red Room just looking towards the walkout of middle. They've got to be very careful how they manage. The smoke comes down to neutralize that position, gives them access and standing towards Donut, where Pimp lies in wait with an M4 of his own.
A nice patient T round here, but they're getting a little bit...
Look at the shift. Look at the defense shifting. Oh, they're screwed. They're getting read like a book.
All the info is collected, though. So you're playing slow, but you've lost all the information game. And they're going to try and walk out towards A. Lekro with a good tap. But a lot more needed than just that one kill. 15 seconds left. They've got to leap towards the site, and there is no smoke for Donut.
Yeah, they've got to just fight. They've got to just fight, but there's two here. NBK and Pimp and Tatty coming from CT spawn. Final two kills.
But on the screen, you can click there, press here, and use it. Vacation 1x. But
vacation.
Yeah, sorry, vacation. It's the Counter-Strike world. Sponge in the temple. It's going to be Pimp, though, that gets the chances for the kills. From Donut, it's a triple. And that's Sponge to close out on the fourth round.
V1s. Round 5. No op-out for either team quite yet. And Astra is going to be aggressive in middle, run boost, but she knows exactly where Ema is, but can't pre-fire it fast enough. That's a big boy win. And Ema's now going to move out into the smoke, goes for more fights, but can't get away.
Had to get out before that molly because he was 5 health after that initial fight. But he does very well to stop Astra, and the rest of the attack is foiled. Wow, this is... Try and get through and pressure Tatty, who looks ready for this. Smoke will be deployed. Oh, gets dinked. Oh, trying to fight this. Kind of risky, so instead let MBK go into the fight instead. On that low HP, Tatty backs away, and MBK handles it.
Oh my God.
My goodness, so clean from MBK. One of the fastest aces you'll see. Starts to burn away. He'll drop back deeper and deeper into the cave. Oh, they've got a couple of problems they have to figure out here for Team NadeKing, and they have lost one of them already. It is NadeKing down to the hands of Sponge. Lekro boosted on that box. Tatty just jump spotting, gathers the info she desires, and will now no longer peek. But MBK gets pressured from the ramp from Lekro. What a shot from the Swede. Maybe this is the kill that can open up this round for the first chance to win one for NadeKing.
Oh, we better flex a little bit more than just the opening kill. He's going to go for another. Oh, and he might have it. Tatty, she goes down. Ema's now moved up. That smoke is going to help him massively, though. Creates a nice little gap for him to find Lekro. But still no access to the bomb site. Henry G throwing out nades, almost gets caught, and Sponge has got to stand his ground. Flames behind him, makes him an easy target for Lucky. And finally, the NadeKing offense is starting to put some work in.
Oh, the molly goes down to default. Oh, starts to burn them away. And it's going to be Ima with one peek out towards Henry G and gets caught by Astra. Just Pimp. And this is surely going to be the first round on the board for Team NadeKing. But Pimp has caught them looking the wrong way. Knows where Astra's last position was. Trying to spam it. Astra comes out, Pimp reloads, and oh, Astra on no scope to close it. Had to react.
Performing very, very well for Team NadeKing down the stretch of this tournament. The AWP has been on point. She's had some great sequences. Good to see her flex in a 1v1 there. Still plenty more work to do, and it's going to be lucky to provide the opening.
Well, James Bond, Mr.
That's a
Greer
cool skin.
is out here 0 and 7. Yeah, it is a pretty cool skin.
I'm not much of a skin user, but I'd use that skin.
Well, what even is it?
I don't even know. I've never seen that. Might be. Yeah, I don't have a good answer. I don't know anything about skins.
Has to be one of the new ones. Well, NadeKing's dead. That's going to be his 8th consecutive death without getting a kill. It really tells you the story of this game. Henry G might be in that same boat real soon. 55 seconds left. And we're looking at that bomb transition towards this A setup. Now, there is a bit of a weakness over towards this defense. It is only Sponge. And everybody else is pretty far away. So how does Sponge approach this over on the other side of the map where the bomb is currently going through? This is fighting Henry G. He's finally got that first kill on the board. Sponge goes down, and that should be it. That should be it. Open and shot case. Henry G with a second.
Yeah, there we go. Pimp might actually go for this. He wants a highlight reel. Again, thinking content, thinking TikTok. Here we are. Pimp sliding up through Temple. Wants to be able to flex on social media, but he's got to flex inside the server first. leikkeet might be his first target, and that guy shuts him down. This is the worst time for it. He needs to be able to grab that with the AWP, and indeed he will again. Smoke coming out, but that's going to be too late. They're going to go right through it. Good flashbang to take him off the angle. He's blinded each and every time he peeks, and a bomb site is wide open for the taking.
Oh, Sponge. Great kill on leikkeet. And he'll fall by the wayside. Lucky able to snap back into the fight and take Sponge in a reply that equals out the numbers. And he's desperately trying to use this timing to get that bomb down, but the smokes are fading away, and now it reveals the rotation. Now it reveals MBK and Imma. And stopping these two players takes a monumental effort, and one that I don't know if Team NadeKing are capable of. Astra's gone. NadeKing might just get his first kill. He will, but no second to be found. It's Team Pimp making the rotation.
B lane. And this doesn't look like they're going to end at B. This looks like they want to transition through middle.
And through middle they will run. Imma with the AK, sprays on in. Lucky is taken out first. Pimp will remove leikkeet from the equation. He might even get a second chance here, but Henry G and NadeKing combine for a couple of kills, but the bomb has fallen down at the foot of the donut. Ooh. And NadeKing will peek onto Sponge. Just MBK left, and when I say just, it is the beast of MBK coming back in for this 1v1.
It's against NadeKing as well. 17 HP, and he's thinking NBK is coming from CT spawn. Now that the smoke's about to fade, he's got to find some cover, but look how worried he is.
He's got the right read here, though. He's looking at the right position. He's got the cover of the default boxes. NadeKing could win this, and as soon as I say it, MBK taps him in the head. So that's going to be an 8th round for Team Pimp. This is a T-sided map, by the way. Then they went towards A. They're getting through to the A bomb site in the late rounds, but they're instant A plays. They kind of can't handle the rotation. So I think they have actually used every single strategy in the book.
Yeah, they really have. It seems like it. Now they're just going to get picked apart. Pimp with a kill. That's with the AWP. And Imma, he loves this spot. He's been here all game long, and he's survived long enough to pull Sponge over. So now the defense just gets more resistance on it. And actually, they battle to retreat, to get out safely, and they've done just that. NBK 1 for 1, but he spots at least 2 more.
Ooh, Imma comes in. Henry G, a nice kill, but he's not really in a position to win this clutch. But we'll see what he can do here. We'll give him a shot. He's got plenty of time, and he is quickly running towards A main, but the AWP is now transitioned over here, and Pimp is so ready. He's looked the wrong way. That's free. All right, Henry will take that.
Yeah. Pimp was clearing every single corner with that AWP. Makes him an easy target for Henry, but, oh, man, can you read this one? Oh, he's going to pick up the AWP. Back to his roots. Looking for a mistake. 50 seconds on the clock. Wants to be patient, and Taddy's not going to let that happen.
Side of the screen. Hurry. Grab it. As now we have a play in towards B. It is Sponge waiting at the cubby. It's got MBK.
Yeah, this one is this is a more standard B split, if it ever actually comes in. They've already lost Astra before the execute actually gets lined up. And NBK is just going to cold stop him on the ramp.
They have 3 on B.
Another ace.
Ooh, Tati will turn and take that opportunity away, but that was...
This is a bit awkward. Molotov's down, stopping any kind of fast play towards the B bomb site. Ooh, gotta be careful. Henry's already lined up. Taddy in the open. Henry's dead, but so is Taddy, which means Lekro can move in and trap NBK inside of the cave and can now push forward to harass the rotation. This is the best chance that Team NadeKing have had in quite some time.
It really is, but as you mentioned, Lekro is low, so 11 HP. That nade might just reach him. Oh, it does reach him, but he's 2 health off the back of it. Astra's been taken out. The bomb is left at the bottom of the B doors. Oh no. NBK has the bomb. What can you do about that?
That's like, yeah, it's like that. That's like that round at the A bomb site. Like, once again, you.
And then Team NadeKing really are scraping the bottom of the barrel here on the T side and more up into this. They've got the AKs, the Galils, the Tech 9s, but Imma's already massacred 2 up in top. Oh my goodness, the spin back as well, unlucky.
Dang. All right. Well, NBK, once again, trapped in cave. Once again, going to try and fight his way out. Sponge is taken out in transition. But here's NBK, who can apparently do no wrong. Astro with the response, but she's put in a 1v2. She's got 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with. And a whole map available to her.
That's going to be...
Love is going to hold it back for the moment.
Oh, good flash. That actually halted their attack. Now they're just going to have to run through the smoke right into Pimp's AWP and Sponge off the top of the sign alongside Pimp. They're quite the combo, aren't they? They're working really well together over this tournament. And they've shut down that final attack of this half.
Yeah, Pimp makes it messy. Sponge cleans it up. Astra along the walls got the first. Pimp still lined up with the up, and that's it. That's the first half, 13-2. Counter Logic Gaming. DreamHack Cluj-Napoca.
Pimp.
Same hotel. It was like a giant mansion in the middle of nowhere on the top of a hill, and it had like all these concrete statues, and it got really foggy in the morning, so it looked like a haunted house.
Like Dracula's actual domain. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it did feel like that as a young man who'd never been to Romania before. That's exactly what I was thinking in my head.
That's pretty sick. And so is that shot from Astra. Maybe a little bit more here. Pimp is going to walk.
Henry G and NadeKing all lying in wait at this B bomb site. And we know Sponge's teams like to be methodical, like to start on these defaults, like to slow pace it. Good win from Henry G. One more spotted. They still don't know about Astra, who's going to swing out. There goes Sponge. What a transfer. What a triple kill. Astra delivers again for Team NadeKing, and that's the second round shut down.
Yeah, you would expect this kind of setup to fall foul to the CT side victory because they didn't have any utility. You know, you may have the rifles, but to get into a position on edge, you do need quite a bit of utility. And Imma, he's going to see what he can do here. Maybe he can do some damage. Henry G tucked in the corner. He's about to be cleared out. No issue for Imma to take that kill. But he's hungry for a bit more, and he could actually act in a devastating fashion to the CT economy. In fact, he might even have a shot at winning, but the time was too low anyway. But still... Whoop. It's going to be Astra straight in towards that mid fight. NBK is toppled. Now we're looking at a 5 versus 3. NadeKing getting close to the ramp. Imma, ooh, slight gap here. NadeKing hasn't seen him. He eventually will, though. And that's going to be the MP9 feasting on an easy frag.
That's the kind of rush from NBK you do when you have to go take a leak and you just want to die before your teammates.
Yeah, you're like, hold on.
Get to the bathroom.
Got to pick up the food delivery at the door as well on the way. Fine, just playing this super passive default outside of the B doors. NadeKing, this is wild. Is he really going to do this?
I like it, though. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy when you're down 5-13, but I like the idea. Brings some entertainment value.
Ooh, wasted utility from Henry.
Yep, not enough mustard on that hot dog. Went short, fell right into the smoke.
Now he's dead. kind of knew where to look because of that utility trajectory. Tati realized when they take peak control, that's probably the position he'll try and peek from. So Henry G and NadeKing, that movement looked good at the start, and then towards the end tapered off like most TV shows. And now with 45 seconds, it is about to be the play into this A site. leikkeet's watching it from deep CT, and it looks like they're trying to contact play this, so I don't know if they smoke out CT. And so that might give leikkeet a chance to take a kill.
Ooh, this timing from Tati, though, is actually sick. Good kill from leikkeet. It's the first one, but Tati is going to have a very fast flank. All they have to do is keep this choke point smoked off, and Tati eventually will be able to wrap around behind them. Over towards Donuts. Astra out in the open delivers another kill. And now Pimp needs to slow down as best he can and wait for Tati's flank. There's the first. There's the second. That's Pimp to find it, and there's 8 seconds.
Tati has to get the bomb, and no time.
No
time anymore. Astra has won this round. Yet again, finding the most amount of impact possible. Just stays alive inside of the donut, but... And Rush hates it because it's the sound of tilt and no longer having fun.
It's the same thing. He's been conditioned to hear that instead of the shouting.
Yeah, it's like Pavlov's dog. You know, like this is Rush. He's been conditioned to sort of start crying and get sad when that happens. So when we were in Chad's room, Rush tried to steal the headphones and snap the microphone off. So we had to talk him off the ledge. Could have been some drama that. But
yeah.
There goes Emma. No problems. And this game might have arrived at its final destination. That is going to be round 23.
At its conclusion. This is dominant. Nice opening kills for NBK. 25 and 12 for him. 21 kills on Pimp and Ema apiece. And Astra, the lone defender, spots ahead. That's a tough shot to hit. She's got plenty more coming. And they're throwing a fake in this.
Yeah, they're actually throwing a fake.
What a bunch of rats.
Oh, the king of the rats, Mr. Sponge. He's in towards the side, but leikkeet's made the rotation over here. He doesn't want to let them have this easily. But that smoke will force him to have to respect it.
Uh-oh. Come on, Astra.
Give us one round.
Oh.
She couldn't do it. She's very, very close, but MBK, a difficult player to take out of the round. That's a triple in this round for MBK. Still searching for 30. He does have a chance to get that 30 bomb. 4 kills in this next round. Here's MBK. Astra. Oh, what a shot on the deagle.
Bang. Good find. Need plenty more of that.
You do.
Tati stepping in towards Jaguar. Sponge stepping towards B ramp. Slow and cautious and calculated. Pimp still about to make his presence known over towards A, but again, it's another little bit of a misdirection. No utility being used at the B bomb site. Astra again with the deagle finds Sponge. That's the bomb, calls it out. And she's looking for more. She's got Tati. 2 on 2. There's 25 seconds left on the clock.
This is quite the round from Astra. Doesn't want to go down without a fight on this map, but is forcibly removed by Emma, and Pimp comes up over the top of the ledge. Henry G goes down last. 16-7. Team Pimp with a statement performance in the first map of the semifinals, Heku.
Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. What's up, Heku? You're back. Yeah, right at Tati, who's going to spot everyone and bail out. Bugging out and going home. But Astra's going to lead the way towards heaven.
Oh, Pimp at the ready here. They come right into Pimp. He even pulls the knife. He doesn't get it off, though, and 2 players running up towards the top. This is wild. Sponge just, nope, you're not coming through. The door is closed. The door is closed. The door is closed. Come back later, leikkeet. The door is closed. And now Sponge has to deal with a fight on the rest of the side. They get distracted with a bit of their fun, but Sponge still gets a double kill, and Tati closes. What? How was second round? It is a buy in straight away for Team NadeKing. No bomb plant, so it is just Tech 9s and Deagles.
Ooh, Sponge popped through. They've already kind of wheeled around him, but Pimp is going to be there to pick up the pieces. Astra's Tech 9 wins out at the end of the day, and awkwardly enough, this turns into a 2-on-2. Back-to-back ramp rushes have done some work, but NBK makes that SMG sing, and it's all on Astra. M4 in hand, but would you
should see that at the top of the Twitch chats. I'm currently predicting Team Pimp to win this map, Jason.
Yeah, I think it's hard to go away from that after what we saw in Ancient. And in a way, we've seen this team power up. However, a little bit of an awkward fight outside coming out on the losing end, but NBK is going to step up to the plate. Rips leikkeet's head clean off on Twinkie. Ooh, that sounded nice.
It did sound nice, for sure. I bet it feels nice to get a eco kill like that for Lucky. NBK making sure that that advantage is short-lived, but NadeKing, look at that instant kill onto the back of Emma, and another one on the P250. How has NadeKing got away with that?
Dang, that's a huge flank all the way through. Nobody spotted it, and Lucky's got one more.
Gonna be a full buy for them, and because of the damage they inflicted in the previous round, Team Pimp are down to one rifle for NBK, but the rest have been forced into weaker guns. And NBK's dead. There's no more rifle there for him.
No more rifle there for him. Nothing for him to do. Lucky gonna lead the way outside with Astra behind in support. And Pimp's only got a measly scout to spam through the smoke. He's actually tagged Henry right at the end of the day, right before he slips into cover. Ema's downstairs with an M4, so a chance for him to put a stop to this.
Emma. That's a good angle. It's an even better gun. Now Lucky walks right into it. Emma was given the extra seconds to prepare it because of the tip of the rifle peeking around the corner.
Just the tip.
Just the tip, or a tip, with Kassad in 1xbet. 45 seconds. And his Pimp is going to sit back in the ramp room. His scout at the ready. And it is going to be a bit of a walk in towards door here for leikkeet and Astra. Now, this still should be a comfortable position for Team NadeKing, despite having lost one player. But this should be a nice, easy kill for leikkeet in the end.
The defense needs someone up top to provide resistance. Oh, that might be it. That might be it because, yeah, Ema needs the space to slide up the vents. He's only good for one. Good cover from Henry, and they know exactly where Pimp is with his scout up in heaven. He's already fired off some shots. So
it'll act as an ult. It'll act as an ult because of the health, and so he actually has a shot at winning this because one bullet will kill both of them. Now, there is a world in which it might not kill NadeKing instantly, but it's pretty likely that it will if he connects just above the chest area. And Pimp's pulled the USP instead here. NadeKing's got himself in a great position, though, right underneath. And NadeKing is finding impact. Well, there's the outside smokes you're talking about. There's one of the variations.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap in it. Ooh, I'm surprised NBK couldn't exploit it. Oh, okay. Maybe he doesn't even need the gap. Just snaps over, finds Lucky. Smoke clears, and only Henry G has made it down with the bomb.
That is so ridiculous for NBK. And the second kill is, well, nearly comes through. But this duel, this is everything. And Henry G will beat Emma.
Yeah, he didn't expect that angle whatsoever. A little awkward. Coming out of vents, Taddy's got the first, not the second, but NBK's still here. Henry G's going to come back in towards Mini. NBK's got to be really careful. They know his position, but he's still got the headshot. Can't transfer over. But what a brawl this is turning into.
Astra and leikkeet. Astra walks right back in towards A main. She had the bomb as well. So that's Pimp with an easy kill. And leikkeet in a clutch. Maybe he can win this one. But the inside of the side, 34 seconds, peeks into Pimp, and that will be his final move. 40. Oh, this is pretty quick towards outside. Run it. Speed. And they probably will get massacred by NBK. He generally has a great time in these kind of rounds. Very good at just selecting little angles, and Emma comes to help him. And it's really, really quick. Nice and easy. NBK does get deeged at the end by Lucky. But Lucky is not long for the world. The nade searches him out, and it is a 5-2. It has been quite the run. And tomorrow is the final day. Hope you guys have all been enjoying the show.
Tournament like this tells you a lot about yourself. A lot about how you respond to adversity. A lot about how you can pick up the pieces.
A lot about
It's
how
so
you entry an A-bomb site. And that was so impressive from leikkeet and Lucky. And Nade stack is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, that Nade stack. And they need a lot more if they wanted to go for this.
Could have used it a little bit earlier to make this retake possible. I don't think it is now. NBK's position is given up over towards vents. You have two players trying to come out of heaven. It's smoked off for the moment. I think this is going to end up having to be a save call for Team Pimp because there's no reason to risk all the economy. And Sponge is well aware that there's someone coming around to stop the save, but he can't stop Henry.
Henry will best him. What a rivalry that has been over the years. 5-3. Not the 6-2 scoreline Pimp would. Make sure you gamble and bet responsibly over at 1xbet as we head back into round 9. This is going to be a quick one again. Some speed perhaps is the name of the game here, and Pimp is going to try and challenge that ramp attack. He's done well. He'll take one, he'll peel away and let the rest funnel into Sponge.
Oh, leikkeet taken down. Nice swing from NBK. And now it's just the ramp portion of this attack. Henry G and Astra. Flashbang comes in, dodged, and Sponge handles business. Bomb hits the deck. And Astra's left in a 1v4. Not for long, though. Not for long. Taddy's picked her off from behind.
Round 10 underway. AK still here for NadeKing, and they've taken outside control.
Big gap in that smoke. Big gap in that smoke, and it's going to get punished. Oh, punished twice. That's painful. What a tax you have to pay for missing one smoke in the wall.
Yeah, that's sick from Pimp. He's done very well there. There's your fiery promo code. Hurry, grab it. Click right there. Imma and NBK down on the B-bomb site. Sharing stairways on the other side, and perhaps for the tease, it'll be the stairway to heaven as Imma takes Henry G out of the equation, but NBK gets a little too aggressive for leikkeet's liking. He slaps him back into his hole, and now Imma peeks on up. It's another great kill from Imma, the Romanian standing tall, and Astra in a 1v4 with 45 seconds left must find the pathway into this. Ooh, head of Sponge scene. Not getting the chance there, Astra, so she'll use the molly instead. Sponge runs into the fight, wins it, and it's 7-3.
That gets punished heavily. Not an ideal situation. 4 rounds back as Team NadeKing. Back to Tech 9s, and that might be the recipe. Oh, leikkeet's thrown some chaos into the mix, but the rest of the rifles step up from there. leikkeet does go down. Taddy still alive. It took a minute for Astra to find the kill, and now 2 players converge on her position.
Astra. Ooh, this could be a big clutch. This could be a massive one for her. And we know she's capable of winning them a lot of time. And she hasn't even committed to the plant yet, but now feels comfortable hearing that descent of Sponge. Plant the bomb and have a little bit of time. Sponge is being very noisy, and that should be a little suspicious for Astra. Thinking that he might be distracting for a play coming in from elsewhere, and that is exactly the read. Astra goes back, Pimp hits the deck, and now it is all down to Sponge coming off the top rope. He knows he's got the high ground. You cannot underestimate Astra's power, though. And he'll drop down. She doesn't hear the descent, and that is sick from Sponge. The old man with some great movement.
Yeah, nice little bit of movement showing the silo drop, and immediately afterward. Oh, set piece here. Henry G lining up the Molotov for Taddy's position. Comes in a little bit late, so she's able to get one and drop off. Sets up a nice crossfire into the bomb site. Same with NBK. Over towards the vet, and he's got a pair. Keeping his head on a swivel, which is exactly what you got to do in a vicious cockfight. It's just down to Henry. 1v3.
Let's see if he can come out on top of this. First up is the fight with Pimp, and Pimp wins it. AWP right into the chest. Oh, nades outside. Smokes on the cross. And here comes Pimp with the big green orb. AWP smashes out Henry G, and he's going to run on back to safety. Back down the ramp. Maybe a second chance here for Pimp as he's got a better angle now. Oh, this could be a bit messy. Smoke to get Pimp out of that equation. And Lucky has taken Tati out of the the round itself.
Yeah, she's back at the far vent, the corner vent. Might soften up the upper bomb site. However, Pimp shifts over. Sponge takes ramp room duties just briefly. Him and Ema playing downstairs as well, so they're very concerned about a secret attack towards the lower site. 2 defenders at each bomb site. NBK is going to get a massive bodies through door. That Molotov, oh, it's a little too deep. A little too deep.
They got a kill. They somehow got a kill. So NBK went 1 for 1. And now Pimp up at heaven, looking down to hell. Which player will he grab? None, because leikkeet sends a bullet whizzing towards his skull. Now we're looking at a 2 versus 3. Ema would have to make a massive move through the vent here. And it is risky, but it could be effective. He hasn't looked at the door. How has he not seen NadeKing now? I thought for sure he was going to look at Squeaky, but he doesn't. Will they attack nice and early out the door? They will. A nade stack towards main and a smoke for the cross at main too. And Pimp pushes in the AWP, ready for the kill on Astra. And that AWP will open things up. The proceedings favor the CT side, but Pimp comes back, and you would have favored him taking that second shot, but he misses by a whisker, and leikkeet punishes. He breaks down the entire defense here. He should be getting another kill onto Ema, and he will. It's going to be 6 rounds in the first half here for Team NadeKing. A T side that allows this game to be competitive.
Yeah, but Sponge wins these. 1v4, no one looking in this direction. Oh, leikkeet, he does react in time, takes his head off. It's 9-6. 3-round lead for Team Pimp as we switch sides.
Yeah, and the pit.
Taddy's going to lead the way. Sponge and Pimp joining up in ramp room. Nobody's home. The only defender downstairs is Henry G. He needs this kill. He needs it real bad, and he's not going to get it. Bomb being planted. He's got no reinforcements. Has to shut the door.
Well, he's having a little wait here, Henry G. He's letting the rest of his teammates try and make their maneuvers in, but Sponge doesn't let Henry G get away with that. He finds him, he hunts him, and Tati leaves them in tatters on the rampage. It's just leikkeet who gets overwhelmed by Ema. And bang.
It's just 6 rounds away from the grand finals. Got the 1xBet GOAT League Season 1 vacation.
We're all going on a summer vacation. And here comes Ema running towards red. Oh, great shot from leikkeet. A little bit of a gap in the smoke, and Ema has to take him out. leikkeet will fall, and we're all tied up.
That was a really nice job. Nice shot. I'm actually so surprised he even hit that, even with the gap in the smoke. Astra spots Ema backing out of secret as well, so that's not going to fool anyone. She's calling that out to her teammates as we speak.
That's the Goblin Deagle in full effect. Ema should have taken that kill on Astra, but some of those bullets not connecting with where they should. And, oh, he gets a second chance, but it's very small there for Ema.
Yeah, he's just being a nuisance out here, but no one else is rotating away from the bomb sites at all. So Astra is just going to have to try and hold on. Surely here, small target, 22 HP. Tuck yourself in. Don't go down. No reason to lose your life at this point.
Ooh, Astra!
Oh!
The D peeks out and Pimp couldn't handle it. Led to the face, and Astra doesn't want to overextend now. Would likely fall, but she has done so much work at slowing this down, and the panic button being absolutely hit here. Oh, a second chance, but not this time. Not this kill on Tati. Lucky gets ripped off the top of the hut, and Henry G sprinting to the ramp. Sponge hears that. Now it's a fight between them, and Sponge wins it.
Yeah, he heard Henry G's telltale little clogs in lobby. Knew it was the exact fight he wanted. NadeKing's going to come up the ladder. You got to give credit over to Astra, how long she survived. The headshot she delivered in the round onto Pimp. 30 seconds off the clock, but just way too many advantages. Molotov doesn't even matter that it's extinguished inside the flames. Free round win with the ramp stack. Or are they leaving?
They're coming into Pimp. And he's got no issues about using a MAC-10 against unarmored opponents. So easy kills for him in the end. And leikkeet goes down to the MAC-10 also. Now Pimp has got himself a power position. He'll just hold that for the rest of the round. There's going to be some French action right here. Lucky versus MBK. And MBK stands for nothing but kills. And that's another one added to the tally. Henry G up on the rafters, peeks on down. MBK taken out.
Well, he had really no support coming out with him. Henry's in trouble to get spammed. He's going to swing out a little bit wider. The feet, the little booties are showing. Henry G delivering a double kill. Massive. It looked like Team Pimp had all the advantages, and now Taddy's got to make her move. Got to be a little bit bold. Got to risk everything to find the kill. Pimp going to find one up top. Going to find a second up top, and now it's time for Taddy.
Oh, finally Pimp is stopped. And Taddy knows where Astra is. And Astra unable to land that close shot in the final 20 seconds. It is down to Henry G as he ascends up the ladder. He's already got himself at heaven, down to 8 health off the back of that nade, and this bomb plant is the death sentence of Tati, but Henry G! Oh, he misses! He's gonna molly out heaven. And that means Astra can no longer stand there. She'll have to go back into the site instead. And now with 45 seconds, it is finally the first kill of this round. Imma off the top of heaven. NadeKing taken out. And now the walk in towards the site is still there for Astra. Her teammates have pushed through hut, but she's staying inside of the site. She's going to go down with the ship. And maybe, yeah, it's set sail. There's no issue there for the T's. It's Henry G and Electro. And this one is going to be a 14-6 scoreline. What a dominant showing this has been in the semifinals from Team Pimp. This is looking like a team that can win this tournament.
Really has been. I mean, this was nice and calm and collected. Control of the team the whole way. The walk outside, the wraparound, not a whole lot of information being given up. A slow boa constrictor-like wrap onto that upper site. No chance for NadeKing.
Ooh. Imma dives down to make sure no one's going to try and steal away this defuse. And Lekro is just going to hold on to the AWP for as long as he possibly can. He will get away with that towards top secret, but that is 5 in a row.
Team Pimp 2 rounds away now from the grand finals. It's been their goal this whole time.
Oh, it's
coming
fast.
Into this season.
It's fast from Taddy, and it's a fast end to the attack.
Well, Sponge is out towards the vet. He's behind the smoke as well. Okay, he's going to get spammed. I take it all back. There was a little opportunity where maybe someone could have been caught. And over towards ramp room we go. NBK is slid into position, but it's a 2 versus 5.
So what you're telling me is it's over, Jason.
It's over. This round's toast. It's busted. Get it
toast
over
with no butter. Burnt toast. Out of date blue mold bread toast. As Pimp send the final 2 players to their death on the B-bomb site. It's Henry G around here patrolling. Patrolling as the guard that no one wants to see. Henry G, big meanie, and Lekro has got a double on the flank. The fiery promo code once again arrives alongside the fiery shot from Tati that is answered only by Astra. And Pimp nearly gets caught with the bomb in his back as he transitions to Secret, but he does get down, he does get that position. And now there isn't a reaction, it's to send Astra in towards hut and Henry down towards ramp. Maybe these 2 ops can bring this round back in favor of the CTs, but it is that slow walk to the B site.
Oh, Henry's got to be careful, though. He's out in the open. If that door pops open, he's got to have quick reactions. He finds Imma through the window, through the glass. And there's the second op pouncing. Oh, it's worked absolutely magnificently. Pimp and Sponge need to get this bomb planted. They need to do it quick. Miss shot, miss transfer from Henry G.
Henry.
Sponge has got him.
Doesn't let him leave, doesn't let him escape. No mercy from Sponge. And this is going to be the 3v2 retake that everybody has been talking about. The 2 V3 post plant from the perspective of Pimp, and Sponge goes aggressive to draw those numbers back. The first step of perfection as Sponge changes position. Astra does not follow, and NadeKing is now the only remaining player caught by Sponge, who delivers a 4K. Led to these moments for Sponge, and Astra brings the AWP over towards ramp. She's not alone. A rifle elevated behind her, but she goes a little too wide and overexposes, and Henry G is no match for the mighty Tatty. And Astra on the ramp. It's MBK that has fallen to the AWP. And we're still even on players here, but we're not so even on score. And Pimp just need one more round and this one's over. Could be back-to-back 16-7 victories. And Sponge. Oh, spots a pixel. But no kill.
Dang, you got a quad kill in the last round. They reward him by giving him a Galil instead of an AK-47. That's a low blow. At least he's got NadeKing up on top of the silos. Exposed. Very exposed, but they line up for Lucky. And that crossfire as leikkeet slides in is brutal. All on Pimp.
Yeah. I'm a Pimp simp, but I don't think he's going to win this one.
I think they probably had to have heard the scope as well. And Astra's got an easy shot. No way for Pimp.
But you can't lose like this. You can't be eliminated against a force buy of Tech 9s and Deagles and Mac 10s, and Sponge is already down the vent.
Sponge is already down the vent, but leikkeet's already got a kill outside. 5-on-4 for the defense.
Yeah, that's...
And no reason for anyone to move through the vents at all.
That's another one of those rounds where leikkeet uses the gap of that smoke, the exact same gap he's used for a couple of kills, and Pimp walks right into it. So let's see. Astra with the AWP over towards Hell. She also has a rifle tucked in the left box corner. So this is impossible to break through.
Yeah.
There we go, Henry. Nice easy kills for you.
Ooh. Well, at least one easy kill. I didn't expect that kind of a response from Tatty. That's nice and clean. Now maybe... Oh, she needs to get that bomb quick. But now maybe they can pull a rotation into vents. Although I believe NadeKing, they have to have known. I think Sponge made plenty of noise dropping in towards vents, so maybe not. Lucky. Lives up to his namesake and finds the frag. Tatty's just going to try and get a plant, and that's all she can get.
That's pretty good, though. And now a kill. Oh, Tatty. Started to look honed in there, started getting into the zone. But bomb plant's massive considering this round, right? It was a force buy, so you'll take a plant. You'll have to eco here. The forward rolls, learned how to climb up a small wall.
Sure.
That was when I was a kid. And parkour.
I didn't know any better.
Yeah, parkour, skateboarding, and stunt scootering was all the rage. All the cool kids did that. You ever went down a half pipe on a stunt scooter?
I've never done that either.
It's quite a thrilling experience.
I imagine it would be. I usually... Oh, my lord. That's a powerful shot. Ema's now got Henry G as well. 3-on-3. This is about as good as you could hope for the T side.
Yeah, this is bad for Sponge, but it's very good for leikkeet. But he doesn't see Emma, and Emma's going to hear leikkeet moving around and being quite noisy. But 30 seconds, that's all they have left here to try and find a pathway to a bomb site.
Yeah, I think the upper bomb site is going to be the decision. leikkeet tucks himself in behind the vent. If Ema can find this, can read it. If Pimp comes up heaven. Oh, it's been spotted. Huge headshot. Oh, advantage now towards Team Pimp. All they brought into this was one AK-47 at Deagles. And look where they're at now. 2-on-2 for the map for the series.
This would be a heartbreaking way to go out for Team NadeKing. They've fought so hard, they've come so far, surprised so many people in the group stages, but the team captain will fall, and so will Team NadeKing. Team Pimp head into the grand final.